This is Jaylen Brown's Rich Lifestyle. Now you think you know about Jaylen because you became a Celtics fan 3 days ago when he absolutely performed in the playoffs for the Boston Celtics. Think again, my G. From day one, this dude has been different from your regular NBA player. But y'all wouldn't know anything about being there for day one, so let me fill you in. Born in October 1996 in Marietta, Georgia, to Michelle and Marcellus Brown, Jaylen grew up with his parents and older brother, Quentin Brown. And growing up, the NBA was not even on his list during career day. My dude was a brainiac. In fact, a lot of people thought he was too smart to pursue a career in sports. But the thing is, most people don't know that he's got athletics flowing through his veins. His dad, Marcellus Brown, is a professional heavyweight boxer. And not just a boxer from back in the day, nah. Marcellus is a 2016 WBU world champion, the 2015 WBU CAM heavyweight champion, and a member of the Hawaii State Boxing Commission Board. Jaylen's older brother Quentin played college football at the University of North Texas, and his cousin AJ Bouye is an NFL cornerback. So yeah, being an athlete came in the Jaylen Brown package from birth.
Pause.
But athletes weren't the only thing his parents passed down. His mom, Michelle, has a PhD and is a professor at Boston College. Jaylen went to Wheeler High School in Marietta, Georgia, and he was a straight A student as well as being a straight A baller. Not only did this kid average 28 points and 12 rebounds, but he also led his school to the Class 6A state championship with a 30-3 record. By college, he had tons of D1 schools knocking at his door. Eventually, Jaylen chose to attend the University of California, played one super season for the Golden Bears, entered the 2016 NBA draft, and then got selected 3rd overall by the Boston Celtics. Happily ever after, right? More like happily just getting started. Jaylen Brown is as cultured as NBA players get. He speaks fluent Spanish and is an anime addict. He dabbles in everything from studying history, meditating, and learning philosophy. He even took master's level classes in Berkeley's Cultural Studies of Sports and Education program during his first semester at college. Over the years, even his teammates and coaches have always known he wasn't going to be just another NBA role player. And back when he was entering the draft, many scouts had doubts about him. Not because he couldn't ball, but because they felt he was so smart he might end up just bailing on basketball for some other regular job. And I'm not going to rub it in their faces for being wrong, but so far so good, right? I'll keep it real with you. When it comes to how much cash Jaylen has made from balling out, it's definitely better than so far so good. More like so far so rich. Hey, Jaylen Brown is just 26 years old, but he's already raked in about $101 million in career earnings. Yeah, he's got that kind of dough. He started making that kind of money when he first got drafted in 2016 with his rookie deal worth $21.5 million over 4 years. Not bad. But it got way better when he got a contract extension with the Celtics in 2020. Another 4-year deal worth a mouth-watering $106,333,334. And he's earning $26.6 million this year as he helps the Celtics go deep into the playoffs, facing in the Eastern Conference Finals against Jimmy Butler. Sheesh, that's a lot of dough. But honestly, the Celtics might have gotten him for a discount because averaging 26, 6, and 4 as a two-way wing in the NBA Eastern Conference Finals deserves a lot more than that, man. Brown has gotten better and better every year. And you know, with the NBA salary cap going up and the new CBA going through, the contracts are only going to get more bloated. So Jaylen's next contract is going to be a super bag. And guess what? That's not even the only way our boy Jaylen's making the bag. Nope, he stacked some more cash from his endorsements. Now currently Jaylen is a sneaker endorsement free agent having no official shoe deal. And he loves that life. But up until 2021, he was signed as an Adidas athlete with a deal worth over $1 million that allows him to rock different shoes from the brand. He's also signed to an apparel brand called Donda Sports. So Jaylen was signed to Kanye's company, and that's another way of bringing in some cool cash. He opted out of the deal late in 2022 though, when Kanye was, let's just say, getting to some business on Twitter. But we at the GPT aren't going to comment on that, unless you want to check out our Chris Paul video. He's also an ambassador for the global Red Bull brand. So yeah, Brown's doing pretty well on the endorsement front. Endorsement earnings at all, Jaylen Brown's total estimated net worth is a whopping $18 million. Maybe not as high as you would think with $100 million in net earnings, but he's not even in his prime yet. In a couple of years' time, and his net worth is definitely going to have tripled, especially with his contract being an escalated deal. But what does Jaylen do with all that money off the court? I'll tell you. Nah, scratch that. I'll show you. Starting with his mansion. NBA players definitely know how to live in luxury, and Jaylen Brown's mansion might just be as luxurious as it gets. This mansion is located in Wellesley, Massachusetts, a town in Greater Boston, around 15 miles southwest of Boston. It's a sweet modern 7-bedroom crib spread over 1.53 acres that took 3 full years to build. Cost Jaylen a crazy $7.8 million when he bought it in 2020, and he probably didn't even notice all that money leaving his account though. Baller moves. With 7 rooms and 8.5 bathrooms, Jaylen's home has got everything you could ask for in a house and more. Designed with a modern and clean white brick exterior, this mansion has a handcraft covered patio with an oversized fireplace, an insane view of the landscaping, stone walls, patios, an in-ground hot tub, tennis court, and that's not even all. The Celtics shooting guard had the interior of this home designed with a farmhouse style, highlighted by some crazy 11-foot beam ceilings and floor-to-ceiling windows. $7.8 million well spent if you ask me. Man, I do love a farmhouse. And that's why I currently live in a barn. What else does he spend his money on? Cars. I already told you, he's not your regular baller, so don't be surprised to hear that he's not really the car freak. For this guy, it's more about quality than quantity, which explains why he has only 3 supercars. The first one is a blacked out Range Rover Evoque. This sleek beast runs on a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with 250 horsepower. But sadly for Brown, this car is the one his Celtics teammates pranked him with back in 2017 during his rookie hazing session by filling it up with buttered popcorn. And no way I'm letting anyone butter up a ride that cost me about 50 grand. But rookie hazing in the NBA, I guess there's no way they could avoid it. Good thing Jaylen has other cars though, like his sporty crossover Porsche Macan that cost him at least $80,000. And then there's his SUV Audi Q5 with a starting price of $43,500. His teammate Jason Tatum did promise Brown a car after breaking his face before the 2023 All-Star game. He's yet to deliver on that promise though. But hey, he might not be into cars like that because that's not what he invests most of his money in. The thing he really loves to flash is jewelry. That's right, Jaylen Brown's jewelry collection is worth more than all his cars combined. Let's open up that treasure chest and see what we can find. The first highlight of his jewelry collection is a $20,000 necklace that he got for his birthday in 2019 from a rapper and close friend ASAP Ferg. This bad boy piece is designed from 15 carats of natural green and white diamonds and shaped in Ferg's signature logo and has Jaylen's jersey number 7. Then there's Jaylen's Richard Mille Skull Tourbillon 052 watch. Legit one of the craziest watches you'll ever see anywhere. A rare watch with a ruby held by the upper and lower jaws, this limited edition Richard Mille cost him a crazy $500,000. Like, dog, we know you've got that cash, but $500,000 just to check the time, man? You gonna make me have a heart attack thinking about my student loans. Clear. I feel like if I had something that expensive, I don't. But if I did, I wouldn't even wear it. It would be like a museum piece in my barn, just there for all the cows to sniff. Don't get it twisted though. Jaylen doesn't spend all the millions on just himself getting iced out. He actually contributes a lot to charity. Jaylen Brown actually has his own charity organization, which he founded in 2019. The 7-Use, how do you pronounce this man? Juice. It's just pronounced juice? Why not spell it that way then, man, that stylization ridiculous, man. This foundation's focused on targeting inequities in education, lack of access to healthy foods, stigma around treating mental health and wellness, and the over-criminalization, prosecution, and incarceration of Black and brown people. His mom and brother assist him in making this foundation work. And alone, Jaylen gets busy by tackling social advocacy initiatives through speaking at seminars at Harvard University, Cal University, his alma mater, and MIT. And that's not even all. This dude has also become a partner of the MIT Media Lab and has collaborated to deliver the Bridge program, a program that mentors Greater Boston youth and high school students of color who are interested in pursuing careers in STEM programs. What a guy, right? So basically, if you combine incredible athleticism and elite intelligence and pepper in some wealth, great taste, and generosity, you have JB. And he is not athletic or intelligent. Oh, sorry, we're not talking about Justin Bieber. We're talking about Jaylen Brown. My bad. Anyways, let's talk about his love life. Till about late 2022, Jaylen Brown was believed to be dating stunning Instagram model Jaqueline Hawale. Jacqueline attended Northwestern State University, where she majored in criminal justice, followed by further studies at Temple College in Texas. She hasn't quite used her college degree yet though, and has made a name for herself as a social media personality, creator, and fitness enthusiast. Wink wink. However, Jaylen Brown and Hawale were never photographed together, so there is a debate as to whether their relationship ever really happened, because Pixar never happened. However, Jaylen has been pictured with popular model Bernice Burgos. She was first spotted courtside at Brown's Celtics game in late 2022 and was seen with JB around Valentine's Day in 2023. Burgos is a massive social media influencer with over 7 million followers on Instagram, and her body has been referenced by OG rappers Drake and J. Cole, and she's still stunning at 42 with 2 kids. I see you, Jaylen, I see you. And this is crazy because this is another young hooper shacking up with a 40-plus-year-old woman. I just don't know what it is about these ladies. Anyways, despite being over a decade older, she and Brown have been spotted hanging out in Atlanta and Boston, and were even pictured cuddling while allegedly on vacation together. So no matter how much Jaylen Brown tries to keep his love life on the low, we're all pretty sure he and Burgos aren't just friends. But maybe me and you could be friends if you just clicked on this video.